If your team's not in the playoffs, trust me, I understand your pain. There are some heartbreaking losses in week 18, and I know if you're a fan of those teams, you're struggling to keep your head up. So hopefully this video today, where we take the best players from all the teams that didn't make the playoffs, can help you feel better. If you want to get your account grinded all the way to the max level, or if you want players, you want coins, you want training, you know where to go, man. MutReserve.com. Use my code CK for 15% off your order, and I promise you'll be rich one day. Herbert is one of the best quarterbacks in the league, man. What he did last night was insane. To tie the game, come all the way back, man, I low-key was rooting for a tie, but they just had to call that timeout. But ahead of him on the depth chart, we have Russell Wilson. Him and the Seahawks have been playing pretty well lately. It was just too little too late, man. That injury to his hand really messed up their season. And then the Ravens, the one team that has been decimated by injury since the start of the season. Once Lamar went down, it was going to be tough. Even though Huntley looked good, they'll be back in the playoffs next year, no question. Carson, I was rooting for you, my boy. Why did you have to go out like that? They should have kept handing the ball off to JT. They have like 77 yards on 15 carries. Like, just give him the ball. This man deserves some playoffs. Same with Nick Chubb. It's kind of weird seeing the Browns not in it with such a talented roster. But hey, man, after they lost Odell, things started going south. Dalvin Cook dealt with a lot of injuries this season, but you already know what he can do when healthy. The Vikings offense in general, I don't know how you have that much talent and don't make the playoffs. Could you believe the Panthers might actually trade CMC? I mean, imagine hearing that 2 years ago. You would slap the person that told you that. Fullback, we have another Raven, Patrick Ricard. 2 Seahawks and DK and Tyler Lockett. 1 from the football team. They need to get a quarterback for Scary Terry. Jay Jettas is a superstar already. Michael Thomas missed the whole season, and the Saints were 1 game away from making the playoffs. That's crazy to think about. And then we all saw what happened with Keenan's team. We already went over it, man. It was just a painful way to lose. We had to get a Dolphin on the offense, Gesicki at tight end, man. I still can't believe that they fired Brian Flores, a guy who has more wins over the last 2 seasons than Bill Belichick.
How do you do that? How do you do that? What the hell is going on?
Hawkinson, one of the bright spots on that Lions team with Amon-Ra, Swift. You know, if their quarterback situation can improve, so should their record next year. But Andrews is my favorite tight end. He's unbelievable. I love watching him play, and I really wanted to see him in the playoffs, but we gotta wait till next year. 2 tackles from the Saints. That's a big reason why they were able to stay afloat without Michael Thomas. We have a Colt and Quentin Nelson, a Brown and Wyatt Teller, and a Charger and Corey Linsley. If you didn't play Madden, I asked you who the best left end in the league was, I can almost guarantee you would not say Cameron Jordan. That's how underrated he is, man. The highest rated left end in all of football. His backup, Danielle Hunter, is also very underrated. Right ends, we have 2 studs, Calais Campbell, and one of the best pass rushers in the league. Why is his headband still orange, bro? That's how weird it looks seeing Myles Garrett in the Ravens uniform. DeForest Buckner at D tackle along with Jonathan Allen. Khalil Mack, the sack attack, along with Joey Bosa. Josh Allen was a big reason why his Jaguars upset the Colts. And Shaq Thompson, I think, is solid, but if you talk to a Panthers fan, they'll say the opposite, and I just don't get it. Maybe I need to watch more games. Speaking of the Panthers, Stephon Gilmore, going to be our CB number 1. 2 guys from the Ravens and Humphrey and Peters. We have Fuller from the football team. Lattimore has been consistently above average since he's been in the league. Xavier Howard proven why he's worth that money with that pick 6 against the Patriots. And then Denzel Ward, great young cornerbacks all over. Justin Simmons, highest overall free safety from the Broncos, leading the way. And then you realize almost every single playoff team has an above average to elite free safety in the AFC. And we get the highest overall one from the NFC, Eddie Jackson. Our strong safeties are Derwin and Jamal, 2 extremely hard hitters. Our punters from the Ravens, same with our kicker. This man kicked a 66-yarder and his team still won't make the playoffs. That's tragic. I fully expect them to win the Super Bowl, so I get it if you don't watch. I mean, it's pretty much a foregone conclusion, but I just wanted to help you guys feel better, man. A lot of these teams have bright futures. Even if you fired your coach, man, you still have talent. And look at Sirianni, man. The guy was talking about flowers halfway through the season. Turned it around. It can happen to your team too. Oh my goodness, we lost the game. The lone own blemish came against the Rams. Offense was first in the NFL. Defense was first as well. Lamar didn't have to throw for that many yards, but he definitely threw for a lot of touchdowns. 39 to only 5 interceptions. 19 touchdowns from McCaffrey, 10 for Chubb, 5 for Cook. Even Michael Thomas got one. Lamar had 6. Almost 1,000 yards on the ground. MT, the only 1,000-yard receiver with 17 touchdowns to boot. Jay Jettas with 8 touchdowns. Mandrews with 5. Keenan Allen 5. McCaffrey with 4. DeMario led us in tackling, along with Derwin James. Cameron Jordan with the most tackles for loss. Mack right behind him. Myles Garrett with 20 sacks. Jordan and Mack combined for almost that much. Allen, Bosa. I mean, we have so many guys can get to the quarterback. This team is just scary. Derwin with 5 interceptions. Humphrey with 4. Xavier with 2. Lamar wins MVP. Let's go, man. It's been forever since we did one of these simulations and had someone win MVP. McCaffrey ended up in the top 10 as well. Lamar takes home OPOY. Garrett takes home DPOY. Lamar gets best QB. Michael Thomas gets best wide receiver. Nelson gets best O-line. Look at this. The top 5 are all Ravens. Best D-line, of course, Garrett. Mack was 1 away from best linebacker. Darren was the 4th best DB. And Tucker was the best kicker. Almost a clean sweep. Oh yeah, and best running back, McCaffrey was right behind Henry. Chiefs versus Ravens. This is always a good win.
Wait till you see the...
Wait. Did Tucker miss a field goal?
Yeah.
Justin Tucker missed an extra point. He's made a couple kicks since then, redeeming himself from that travesty, man. 3rd and 5, 10-point lead at the start of the 4th quarter. Lamar scrambling out the pocket like he does best. He should have just kept running. Instead, he throws a dot to Michael Thomas. Unbelievable. That man is scary, man. I miss watching him play more than almost any other person that got injured halfway through the season, man. Not to say I didn't miss other people, but he was electric. Even when he played badly, you still kept watching because he could turn it around and just start making spectacular plays in a blink of an eye. Same with McCaffrey, man. I hate seeing that man injured. I don't think the Panthers should trade him, but he is making a lot of money. It's now or never for this Chiefs offense, who we will see next week against the Steelers. I don't know how Big Ben came back against the Ravens, man. That man is just a magician. I thought for sure their season was over, but yeah, they fought and they were all staying up to watch the last game, which is probably the best game of the season, if we're being honest. Mahomes off his back with throwing out of bounds to the opposite side of the field. But yeah, that was a classic, man. It really sucks for pretty much just the Chargers. 3rd and 10. Edwards-Helaire gonna run for the first down. Last play before the 2-minute warning. Mahomes is gonna sling it deep, almost intercepted. Testing Stephon Gilmore is probably not the smartest thing to do. People forget how good he is. I mean, damn, look at that sack by Xavier Howard. And this right here is the game. 4th and 13, last chance for Kansas City. 4-man rush. Mahomes gonna get taken down again. Khalil Mack, the sack attack, sending us into the next round. Hey, Mahomes wasn't that bad. Lamar was just a little bit better. McCaffrey did his thing on the ground. Lamar has been running like this all year. Keenan led us in receiving, but we had multiple people step up. That Andrews-Lamar connection is gonna get us this Lombardi. The team we just saw last night, Las Vegas, is up next on the chopping block. 38-0 as we start the 4th quarter. I don't even know what to say. I mean, the Raiders are definitely way better than the score, but our team is a 99, so this is what I was expecting. Credit to the Chiefs for staying in it, and I still don't know how the Rams beat us, man. Hopefully we get to play them in the Super Bowl. 32 yards passing. My goodness. I don't know if they're underrating Derek Carr or whatever it is, because he should be throwing for way more than that. The Rams didn't even make it out the wild card round, unfortunately. So that means we're up against Dallas, who might be the one team that has enough firepower to stick with us. Hey, the key word in that sentence is might, because it did not turn out to be as close of a battle as I would have thought. But if the Cowboys get a stop here, they might still have a chance. Nice breakup by Trevon Diggs. That man is just a turnover machine. Say what you want about him, but he has a knack for getting the football, man. Dak trying to keep hopes alive. They're down 20. This D-line is just too dominant. Like, you can't run on them. Our secondary is elite, so you can't pass. There's really not much you can do. I guess you can scramble. That's something you can do. Last chance for Dallas, 4th and 9. They need a miracle, man. We only sent 3 because our guys are that good that we can get there. Almost gets to Dak. Instead, it's incomplete. CD cannot come down with it. And to no one's surprise, the team with the best players from non-playoff teams win the Lombardi. They go 19-1. I wanted the undefeated season, but I guess this will do, man. I hope this helps you guys feel better. Keep your heads up, man. Next season, your team will definitely improve. Thank you so much for watching. Destroy the like button if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And go Birds.
Nobody's safe.
Came from Memphis, we fresh out the gate. And I look like I came from LA. From New Jersey, I look like LA. I'm a water, I'm from in LA. I'ma get it, it's mine for the tape. Ride the beamer when I'm out of state. Could have beat, almost got me a case. Go Olympic, I'm winning the race. 911 cause I'm killing the game. Talking crazy, I'm going insane. Shifting gears and I'm switching the lane. Hop on stage, just go entertain. Going up so I'm making a name.